Hello guys, Patrick Glenn Nichols with Patrick Glenn Nichols Muscle Car Barn Finds here, and I'm out here in rural Tennessee with a couple Chevelles that I've been aware of for quite a while, at least a decade. They've been sitting here probably 20 years or more. The car in front of you appears to be, to me, to be a Malibu model, but it does have some clone items that are here, including the fenders, a couple fenders, and the rear bumper has a Super Sport bumper pad on it, but I do believe the car to be originally a Malibu. So I walk around the car, do the best that I can to show you what is here. Like I do, you can see the car's been sitting here for quite a long time. It has become pretty much what you would consider a parts car at this point. And you can see right here, there is a Malibu hood, but it looks like this is a real Super Sport hood. Super Sport fender here, which in my opinion has been added to the car. And you can see the original color to this car was looks to be Astro Blue, should be code 25, but the cow tag has been removed from the car, which is an indication that at some point somebody either wanted to clone the car or something was happening here. But one big determining factor on these cars is this big block steering shaft, which is rarely changed on a clone. And you can see this does not have the big block steering shaft, and it has an automatic steering column, which definitely doesn't prove anything as far as Super Sport or Malibu, but just wanted to show you guys the difference between an automatic and a four-speed. A four-speed for the reverse lockout linkage would be a shorter nub and be directly straight out about an inch, inch and a half. A different situation. That is the automatic. So I'll walk totally around the car, show you exactly what is here. I've known about these again for quite a while, at least a decade. Both doors are frozen. I've tried. They won't open. There is still a Malibu dash in the car, which further leads me to believe the car is originally a Malibu. And it has some incorrect stripes on the rear, which is definitely common with these cars. Even some Super Sport cars that were not equipped with code D88 hood and deck stripes have stripes that were added, and most of the time they will be added incorrectly. I actually own a car like that. A lot of times people just pull them in under a shade tree and taped it off and painted it with a spray can. Believe it or not, that's the way it was done back 40 years ago. So, and we see the SS bumper pad, which has more than likely been added and glued on later. And the license plate is, the last time it was titled was 1991. And I don't know that this car was actually on the road then, honestly. So I've been around this car pretty well, but again, it's my job for you guys to bring you guys awareness of these cars and how they're stored, and a lot of times how not to store them. I need to bring awareness to that, and that's what my job is. People want to see this stuff. So this car is a Malibu model, but it could have been stored a little bit differently, and it's possibly savable, but I don't know that anybody will ever consider that something that would be feasible at this point. It seems it is a parts car at best. So here we go. Let's go over here to another car, which is across this ditch here, 4 or 5 foot ditch. And aside from walking around it, I guess you guys are going to go for a ride with me. I'm going to jump, so hold on. Made it. Okay. Little fun fact for you guys. I was pretty athletic at one time. Okay, here we are with what is painted yellow, and this is pretty much an obvious Malibu and parts car. Doors are frozen on this one as well. But I wanted to show you these two cars that have been parked here at least 20 years. They may be parked here longer than that, maybe since the 80s. This has the obvious Malibu chrome where it once was, running down the quarter panel, the door, and the fender. It appears to be a vinyl roof car. And I'll try to lift this hood and see what's under the hood, if we can. Okay, we got metal inner fenders, we got the correct tie bar, we got the correct squared off windshield washer jar. Appears to be a turbo 350 transmission, which would have been with a small block. We have air conditioning, and we have a cow tag that we probably can't read. But it does look like it's filled up with the options for an Atlanta car, with the B80 and the B90 and the data processing numbers, which would be right on a Atlanta car. But this car has pretty much become a parts car at best. These would be two correct 70 Chevelle front horns that somebody may could use. So it definitely looks like it has become nothing more than a parts car. But that's my job, to bring this stuff to you. So it looks like neither one of these cars are super sport cars, but they're both 70 Chevelles, parked for a long time on a farm. And a good example of how not to store your car. And again, it's my job to bring awareness to this type of stuff. Hopefully some people can get these cars, either restore them or use them for parts before everything that is here is worthless. That's pretty much the object of the game, is use everything that can be used. Cars need to be saved. People want to know where this stuff is. It's interesting to them, and that's what I do. I video it, I photograph it, and I write about it. People email me on a regular basis about their cars, and I generally document every one that I feel necessary, as fast as I can, as quickly as I can. Again, I'm Patrick Glenn Nichols with Patrick Glenn Nichols Muscle Car Barn Finds. If you need assistance authenticating your 1970 Chevelle SS, you may contact me at pnichols26@yahoo, or contact me on Facebook at Patrick Glenn Nichols Muscle Car Barn Finds on Facebook and on YouTube. I hope you enjoyed the video of these two 70 Chevelles that have been parked here for long periods of time. Pretty much parts cars. But I hope you enjoyed the video. More videos on the way. Thanks.